From Bullet to Brain, the flash fiction autobiography of Samuel Kelly. Life doesn't come with a filter, and neither does this story. From Bullet to Brain is a raw, unflinching journey through the life of Samuel Kelly, told in the sharp, staccato bursts of flash fiction. These stories are not polished or prettied up. They are jagged, violent, and unapologetically real. From the innocence of a baby's first cry to the deafening roar of a gunshot, this series captures the chaos, heartbreak, and fleeting moments of beauty in a life shaped by struggle. Each piece, whether a six-word gut punch or a sudden fiction saga, peels back the layers of memory, exposing the wounds, the scars, and the truths that refuse to be silenced. This is not just a story. It's survival. It's pain. It's resilience. It's Samuel Kelly, unedited and unrelenting. Titles like The Baby, The Bullet, The Gun, and Here Comes the Nigger set the tone for a narrative that doesn't shy away from the uncomfortable or the ugly. These are stories that demand to be heard, stories that will leave you breathless, haunted, and maybe even changed. Welcome to From Bullet to Brain. Brace yourself.
Welcome to Ellis Beetle Magazine.
On July 4th, 2026, America celebrates 250 years. This isn't just a moment to look back. It's a chance to look forward, together. To honor this milestone, Ellis Beetle Entertainment, Nahala Music, and Beetlego presents E Pluribus Futurum, Out of Many, a Future. A brand new album filled with songs of unity, progress, and hope. It's a soundtrack for our next chapter, and it's our gift to you. Download the entire album for free. And the celebration doesn't stop there. Get ready for every picnic, parade, and family gathering with the America's 250th celebration collection from Beetlego. From stylish apparel and eco-friendly socks to picnic blankets and pickleball sets for the whole family. Wear your spirit, share the moment. It's time to celebrate our future. On July 4th, 2026, download your free album, E Pluribus Futurum, and shop the exclusive 250th anniversary collection.
American Pride, a beautiful.
Visit Beetlego.com today. That's BEETLE-GO.com.
Beetle go, get up and go.
Bobby T.T. Introduction delves into themes of identity, race, and societal struggles. It begins by introducing Bobby T.T., whose pimp father is identified as Robert Beck, also known as Iceberg Slim, a figure tied to pimp culture. Samuel critiques Bobby T.T.'s internal conflict, highlighting his desire to be someone he is not, wanting to be a white man while simultaneously harboring anger and resentment toward the man. The narrator reflects on Bobby T.T.'s contradictions, such as his vocal pride in being black while secretly admiring a white woman. The story also touches on the narrator's own experiences, including witnessing Bobby's actions and grappling with the harsh realities of racism. A poignant moment arises when a friend shows the Samuel a photo of a black man lynched, sparking questions about the cruelty of racism and its impact on individuals like Bobby T.T. The piece concludes Samuel pondering whether Bobby T.T.'s anger and actions were shaped by witnessing racial violence, such as the story of Emmett Till, and questioning why Bobby inflicted hideous harm on Samuel despite their shared struggles. The Fracture.
Bobby T.T., Chapter 1, Introduction. His daddy is Robert Beck, Pimp Anthropology, Iceberg Slim. So now we know. What kind of trash you are. I knew one from the Illadelph Half-Life. He did his for the money. I think you did yours to excite that tent in your crotch. To fill your low crotch front disaster. You had so many wishes you wish you could fill. You wanted to be a white man. The universe did what it could. made you high yellow. But you couldn't be just that. You had to be angry, wanted to be a white man. So you hated the man. Okay. America was and still is a changing place. But I saw you with my eyes, heard you with my ears, screaming at, quote-unquote, the man, screaming about this and that. How you're so all that and black. Then eyes dropping, turning back, looking at that white woman with a very nice ass. I saw you, Pimpin' Bobby TT. I have always loved different people, different places and faces. I wish the universe made hot babes green. Just my thing. I watched you as a young child scream and threaten to kill white people. One day my friend showed me a picture of a black man hanging from a tree. He said, "I found it in my parents' closet in a shoebox." He asked, "Why did they do that? Do that to black people? What did he do wrong?" I didn't know. I had yet to see Emmett Till. I wonder, did Bobby Pimpin see Till? And did that make him want to kill white people? I pondered. If that is so, then why did he fracture my skull?
Bobby Pimpin TT, Chapter 1, Strange Fruit, captures a compelling mix of childhood imagination, dark humor, and raw reflections on race and violence. It begins with Samuel's wild morning thoughts sparked by a mundane moment, spiraling into a provocative what-if scenario about a race war and lynching. These unsettling ideas, though disturbing, are presented through the lens of youthful naivety and curiosity, as Samuel shares them with his brother Demetrius. The brothers' conversation takes a surreal and adventurous turn as they draw inspiration from the cartoon Johnny Quest, imagining themselves as daring heroes plotting dramatic escapades. Their vivid imaginations run wild, blending fantasy with the grim undertones of their reality. Demetrius, however, tempers the conversation with sharp wit, practical remarks, and a surprising acknowledgement that there are good white people, adding a layer of introspection and complexity to their dialogue. Samuel concludes on a hauntingly poetic note, as Samuel sits in quiet contemplation, watching the tree in their backyard and the slow movement of clouds in the sky. The imagery leaves a lingering sense of innocence colliding with the weight of harsh truths, juxtaposing the simplicity of childhood with the grim realities of societal struggles. This chapter is a gripping exploration of youthful curiosity, dark humor, and the shadows of systemic issues.
Bobby Pimpin TT, Chapter 1, Strange Fruit. A grade school idea. I had an idea one morning. Should I write about this memory? As I let out my morning whiskey pee-pee, and it looked like Bobby TT, I thought, Mommy is a Mary. Does she have my shoes? Okay, back to my idea. This race war that you went on about. Maybe they would come get you and hang you from our tree. The backyard, I told my brother Demetrius my thoughts. What if the white people came over and pulled his neck up in our tree? Do you think they would do it for $20? Could we charge them money at the gate to come and see? Demetrius said, Nobody wants to pay to see that nigger alive or dead. Waste of time. What if we do it like Johnny Quest? I asked. He replied, You mean like Bannon killed the lizard men? Yes, like that. He said, We don't have a boat, stupid, and there isn't any water. But he told Mommy he is going to take us fishing. I said, We could push him in the water, and then we could kill him like Bannon. Run him over and let him sink. Demetrius said, I'll drive. We sat quiet for a few moments. Demetrius said, Bannon would make a good dad. He is white, I said. There are good white people, Sammy. Demetrius went in the house and stayed, and I dreamed while watching the tree. Beyond the branches of the tree, inside the blue sky, I can see a dark cloud touching the white ones. They move so slow.
Bobby TT, Chapter 2, The Pimpin is Raw. It begins with a provocative question. Is this story being told for revenge? From there, Samuel takes us on a whirlwind journey, reflecting on the lessons of early childhood development, the bonds of family, and the scars of abuse. Samuel recounts their connection to siblings and caregivers, moments of secret conversations, and the bittersweet joy of playing like normal kids amidst a backdrop of dysfunction. Christmas morning becomes a brief escape, filled with toys, laughter, and the magic of the season, only to be shattered by the looming threat of violence. Samuel vividly recalls the aftermath of beatings, the physical and emotional wounds that linger and the resilience required to survive. The story also touches on betrayal, as a girl nicknamed Sour Patches becomes a symbol of manipulation and pain, and Samuel reflects on the cruelty of Bobby TT and his lizard men. Despite the darkness, Samuel finds moments of redemption, apologizing to someone they wronged and acknowledging the power of community among children of color, in a time and place where they were few and far between. The chapter ends with a poignant call to action, inspired by a TED Talk. What can truly make a difference? The answer is simple yet profound. Sing. This chapter is a gripping exploration of survival, connection, and the enduring hope for something better.
Bobby TT, Chapter 2. The Pimpin' Increasing Pimp. Bobby TT Pimp Bobby T. A friend asked me if I was writing this way for revenge. You dear listener, digger and runner, let me water your ship down. You decide. At a TED Talk, Molly Wright said, babies start learning before they are born. My birth mother, the mitt. Let us pause for a moment, saints, and say a prayer. Take a moment of silence. Jesus isn't going to fix this one. The mitt said, I'm dirty, nasty, and no good. You, my dear dirty mitt, I will see to you. Your words against mine. Okay, moving on. Molly Wright. Babies start learning before they are born. Okay. I became and breathed in this fetid life. She said, they laugh and giggle and make funny noises. And by age 5, it's almost 90% the volume of an adult brain. She said, our brains develop faster in our early years than at any other time in our lives. She continued, our healthy development depends on these top 5 things. 1, connecting. 2, talking. 3, playing. 4, a healthy home. 5, community. All of this helps our brains and us reach our full potential. Let's cover them in order. 1, connecting. I was connected to my brothers, my nanny, my mother. I didn't understand the position of everyone in the game, but I felt connected. Odie, Demetrius, Ruth, and Rosemary. Safe. 2, talking. In secret, we would talk, dream, and make plans. Quiet we had to be when that yellow duck. Let us pause for a moment. Just put F in front of uck. Now say that word in your mind. There it is. Anyway, he would scoot around the house in his house shoes at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So quiet we would be. Faking for our mother, pretending to be happy. 3, playing. Oh, playing we did like normal kids should do. I can hear the mitt in my head now. See? That was good. Y'all was able to be free. However, the room was filled with toys on Christmas Day. So many toys we couldn't count them all. We only asked for a few things. But we would wake up and run into that room in the Christmas-lighted house that was frequently on the news. All the Christmas specials on TV were complete. School is out, snow in the streets, Nat King Cole singing under a phonograph needle. I smiled and screamed and forgot about my abusive life. Legos, space, 1999 Eagle One spaceship. My brother whispered, you ready for a whooping? For what? I asked. He's showing off for Mommy. I thought it's Christmas time. Maybe he'll forget. But when he got the chance, we screamed. Cried until all we could do was moan, and he kept beating. So in play, I escaped the horror. But there are things I can't forget. It stays in my mind. Demetrius, his skin, his leg, split, fresh whipping wound, stages of a healing whipping wound, factors affecting the appearance. 4, a healthy home. No comment. I guess I have one. A girl by the name Sour Patches, that's what I shall call her. You teased, initiated, planned, then gave him the nookie. You said it was a tight fit, said it was so good. then sold him up the river while you did it across the River Jordan. You allowed Bobby TT and his lizard men to beat him and stick him in that hole. I met him years later on the bus, and I apologized. That broke him. 5, community. We had community. The children of color on the Indiana street, at a time when Utah was so far behind. So few of us here. The adults led by the panty-wiggling pimp pain dealer, Bobby TT, thought it was fun to destroy our humanity. Back to Molly Wright. So what's something you can do that can really make a difference? Sing.
Bobby TT, the Panty Wiggler, is a searing, unapologetic dive into the life of a man who embodies chaos, cruelty, and contradiction. Set against the backdrop of the 1970s when pimps were pimping hard, the narrator paints a vivid picture of Bobby TT, a man who came from nothing, with lint in his pockets and a penchant for manipulation. He's described as a dirty yellow candy, sneaky and slippery, yet cunning enough to exploit an entire family and congregation. Bobby TT's reign of terror is marked by violence and control. He beat children, mocked their pain, and crushed their spirits, all while harboring a deep hatred for the white man, though his secret admiration for white women betrayed his hypocrisy. His artistry was twisted, creating tissue bridges, as the narrator watched their peers suffer under his rule. His jealousy and anger festered, especially toward a mother who dared to love her children before him. The story crescendos with Bobby's ultimate betrayal of trust and decency. He stole, defiled, and fled, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The narrator recalls cryptic whispers of his exploits down south, where his actions left him forever in violation of the game. The chapter is a raw, electrifying exploration of a man consumed by his own contradictions, leaving scars on everyone in his wake.
Pimp, Bobby TT, the Panty Wiggler, the Child Beater, Hard by the Book, Iceberg Slim, Keep It Pimpin'. 1970s, when pimps were pimpin' hard, proud pimpin'. Came to the city as salt. You came all busted out, lint in pockets, pothead dirty yellow candy. Can't afford the panties you needed to wear. Sneaky, slippery, dirty yellow candy. Smart pimp, though. Maybe. You pimped a whole family, a whole congregation, beat their children, called them sissies and faggots, beat down a 5-year-old when he cried for his mother. You wanted to be an artiste, so you created tissue bridges. As I watched my brown-skinned peers suffer, mad because your wife, who was our mother before you came, loved us. You hated the white man, but you know, and I know you like some of them white women. Mad because your nature swelled, told me to never tell. The game board, the player's game, stole the money, pulled down your pants. You defecated on her work. Then went down south. Literally, I heard. Shala, Honda, the mitt is still in love with you. Shama, he say, she say, boogala ding, dang, dong. Word of mouth. You went down south, but mommy is a Mary turned you out. You shall forever be in violation of the game.
Freckles family and the fallout of Pimpin' Bobby TT. In this whirlwind of a tale, we meet a young Sam, caught between the thrill of first love and the chaos of family revelations. It starts with a freckled girl, her smile, her twang, her freckles, leaving Sam infatuated and dreaming of a future together. Just as he musters the courage to ask her out, life throws a curveball. Enter Larry, a stranger with a bombshell. I think your dad is my dad. What follows is a tense emotional journey as Sam takes Larry to confront their shared father, the infamous Bobby TT, a man whose legacy is anything but fatherly. The encounter is raw, heartbreaking, and a testament to the resilience of two brothers seeking love and acceptance in the shadow of a man who failed them both. Amid the turmoil, Sam reflects on the freckled girl who got away, the muse who inspired a song that would echo through his life. It's a story of love, loss, and the strength to rise above the pain inflicted by those who should have been protectors.
Pimpin' TT Bobby, the Panty Wiggler. Larry comes home. Now, some of these people are alive. They can verify that Larry came home. 86th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, North Central High School. I was standing admiring a beautiful girl, nervous. just as I finally got my nerve to ask her to be my ice cream companion for a while. Pretty light-skinned girl, freckles. Looked like my natural mother, the Mitt, but she didn't act like her. Oh, that smile. It made my stomach jump. Okay, I'm going in. Finally, I have been in an infatuated crush in love because she filled my dreams. Freckled girl. I think that's when I fell in love with Freckles. Oh, my God. She's walking by. Hi, Sam. Say my name in that Indiana twang. That smile. Now I say to myself, I want to be around her in my future. I'll take her over Green Mary Ann any day. And then, hey, he touches my shoulder. I think your dad is my dad, he said. I'm thinking, do these niggas think I'm on church duty? My love? My future? Bye, Sam, she says. The freckles are walking away. I think I still crush her. I'll talk about that later. My first muse. Who are you? I asked. I'm your brother and your dad is my dad. I said, okay. You seem cool. What do we do now? He says, I have been watching you for a couple of weeks. Okay, I said. Now, if you know personally, I'm always thinking of a strategy. I didn't know what it was called then. I said, have you talked with your dad? He said, no. Okay. I'm thinking today this yellow rat is going to pay. What's your name? He said, Larry. Well, Larry, let's go home so you can talk to your dad. We talked and laughed a little. I could tell he was nervous. I'm thinking, today this rat will have to be kind. It's his own blood. I mean, at the time, Larry was further into it. I was legally still a Radford. I said, don't worry, he will be kind to you, and I'm sure he'll talk to you. I'm thinking he better be kind to him. Larry was fragile, scared, wanting to be accepted. I was mature enough to know it's not wise to make the suffering suffer. I walk in the door. Dad, I yelled. I hate that nigga, I thought. But I pulled back. Not about me today. Today he gets tested. Your son is here to talk to you, and he needs love, I yelled. So what does a man do when his seed comes walking through the door? You don't scream and yell. Say he isn't yours when your wife is paying for your child support. You don't say it isn't yours because you say your brothers took turns with his mother. You don't say it's not yours when he kinda looks like a brown ewe. You don't call him, it ain't studin' dat boy. Nigga, I don't know you. Dear God, I asked myself, what did I do to you? What did Larry do to you? I watched his face drop, the sadness. I tried to fix it. With all that pimp cuck Bobby T.T. had done to us. Just talk to him, I said. He needs love. Hug him. At least tell him you love him. Now listen closely. My mother, Rosemary Redmond Cosby. Not her daughter, the Mitt, who still loves Bobby T.T. Did you know that sugar baby? Rosemary. My mama. She looked at me. I looked at her. This idiot animal was screaming and balling up his fist. I tilted my head to the side and whispered, see? She was deflated, she answered. I see him, Sammy. Larry is dead now. Shot dead. Demetrius is dead. Shot dead. I am here, and as Yoda said, there is another. The other. I wish he could escape them. But his walk is his as is mine. But let me say this. He hates his sperm. He hates his seed. He hates you and me. He hates himself. He is not a man because a man will stand on his feet for his children, if he loves them. I don't talk to my own sometimes because I want him to grow. Come on, Lil Bleed, get it together. I have some words for him, just wait until the end. But my own knows that I love him. But this maggot nigga sat there and tore Larry. Down, down, down. He finalized himself that day. Bobby T.T. Pimpin. Get you a binky and a diaper. My mother paying child support for your seed. Waste of sperm you are. Pimp Bobby T.T. Pimp. Back to that freckled girl. so she walked away. I never got my nerve up again. So I wrote a song about her. I didn't see her much, so I picked another girl and made her a muse. I saved the melody and words, and years later, I sat alone in my small apartment and finished it. Hi, Sam, in that Indiana twang. Hi, Sam. That smile. Say my name in that Indiana twang. That smile. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. This is a quick message. I told you I would do it. I said I saw you getting gas at Costco. Get off the phone and keep your head on a swivel. Is somebody pregnant? Boy, you better pay them tithes. Dem babies want 25% of everything. Lil tykes take their time tithing that filthy lucre. Buckle up, buttercup. Is there a baby? How is my grandbaby babies? Rest assured they will find me. Yes, indeedy. Do you believe in lollipops and dancing girls? I do. Happy girls and orange lollipops are the best. Lime ones, too, if you buy the right kind. Have you seen Alien Earth? The Ocellus was amazing. My favorite. Just don't jump in my head. I like remembering pretty ladies.
On July 4th, 2026, America celebrates 250 years. This isn't just a moment to look back, it's a chance to look forward, together. To honor this milestone, Ellis Beatle Entertainment, Nahala Music, and BeatleGo presents E Pluribus Futurum, Out of Many, a Future. A brand new album filled with songs of unity, progress, and hope. It's a soundtrack for our next chapter, and it's our gift to you. Download the entire album for free. And the celebration doesn't stop there. Get ready for every picnic, parade, and family gathering with the America's 250th celebration collection from BeatleGo. From stylish apparel and eco-friendly socks to picnic blankets and pickleball sets for the whole family. Wear your spirit, share the moment. It's time to celebrate our future. On July 4th, 2026, download your free album, E Pluribus Futurum, and shop the exclusive 250th anniversary collection.
American pride, a beautiful.
Visit BeatleGo.com today. That's BeeTle-Go.com.
Beetle go, get up and go.
We've reached the close of another episode from Ellis Beatle Magazine Podcast, a place where creativity, storytelling, and nostalgia come together. If these reflections spark memories or new ideas, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode packed with stories that celebrate the magic of imagination. Visit ellisbeatle.com for information about projects and features straight from our creative studio. And don't forget to stop by BeatleGo.com for a curated selection of camping and outdoor-themed products, while highlighting national parks, state parks, and recreation. Stay connected with us on Instagram. Find us at Ellis Beatle and at GoBeatleGo for a regular dose of inspiration and updates. Until next time, keep embracing your creativity and honoring the stories and experiences that shape you. Thanks for listening.